Good morning, mighty Mustangs and mighty families. Get ready for the Jammin Minute. Our first exercise is going to be skipping in place for the count of 20. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Our next exercise is going to be running in place for a count of 20. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice job. You may be seated. Today is Thursday, April 9th, and I couldn't find a holiday to celebrate today, so make up your own. Yesterday's answer was an onion. Today's riddle is, I can be long or I can be short. I can be grown or I can be bought. I can be painted or left bare. I can be round or even square. What am I? What happened when the skunk was on trial? The judge yelled, "Odor in the court! Odor in the court!"
Hi everyone! I hope that you are having a nice day. As always, I miss you a lot, and I hope that you are doing well and that you're healthy and safe. So for today's mindfulness activity, we are again going to talk about the feeling worry. I know I did an activity about this last week, so we're going to do an activity about that this week and today, as well as something tomorrow to continue our conversation from today. So worry is a funny feeling because a lot of times our worries are about things that might not be true or about things that we don't have any control over. So for example, I can control what I wear, but I can't control the weather. So if I spend all day worrying about whether or not it's going to rain, it's going to make me feel bad. And also, worrying about it is not going to change the fact that it's going to rain later today, right? So there are a few things that we can do to help us when we are feeling worried about something that we don't have any control over. And I'm going to have an activity about that tomorrow. But I just first wanted to go over some things that you can and cannot control so that you can understand better what I'm talking about. So first I'm going to give you an example here. So as you can see on the inside, there were things that you can control and then on the outside were the things that you did not have control over. And I know it can be really frustrating when you want something to change, but you don't have any say in the matter. And that's really tough, but it's something that we have to learn to be okay with and how we can deal with that in a way that our feelings are being understood and met, but also that we're not spending all day worrying about something that our worry isn't going to help. So if there is something that you're worried about that you can change, something you can do is talk to maybe a family member or someone you're close with to make a plan about how you could change it. I bet you guys could come up with some really good ideas. Or you could make a plan yourself, maybe draw a picture, write it down, whatever it is that's going to help you. So again, our activity tomorrow is going to be one that's going to really be focused on thinking about things that we can't change, but if you are thinking about things that you can't change and are worried about those things, something you can do right now is to think about maybe writing down some of those thoughts about why you're so upset about not being able to change them, like journaling. You could draw a picture. You could talk to somebody about those worries. You can practice some of our mindfulness skills, some of our breathing exercises. anything that you're going to find helpful to taking some of those negative feelings away about those worries. So what I want you to do today is to draw your own circle and write inside of that the things that you do have control over. And then on the outside, I want you to write the things that you don't have control over, just so that you can understand what are the things that maybe I'm feeling worried about, but are something that I can't change. And then tomorrow, that's going to be really helpful as we start to talk about how we can deal with those feelings of worry about the things that we don't have control over. So, and I'm going to give you an example right now of how you could draw your circle. So here you go. Okay. Alrighty, everyone. Well, I hope that you all have a good day and you practice some of our mindfulness skills if you are feeling worry, especially about things that you can't change. I'm excited to share my activity with you tomorrow to kind of help with some of those worry feelings. I hope that you continue to have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Braddix, your friendly neighborhood sign language interpreter, bringing you the signs of the day. Maybe you have an aunt and an uncle that live at your house with you, or maybe you visit your aunt and uncle a lot. So let me teach you the sign for aunt and uncle. Aunt, you're going to make A. This is the letter A. And just like the sign for girl, put it by your chin. Aunt. Uncle is the letter U. U. And like the sign for dad, it's going to be up on top of your head. Uncle. So you might have an uncle and an aunt. An uncle and an aunt. And maybe they have children, and those people are called your cousins. That's a C hand shape, cousins. Hope you enjoyed our signs for the day. See you soon. Thank you. Bye, and I love you.
Today's story is Jamaica's Tagalog. It's written by Juanita Havel and the illustrations are by Anne Sibley O'Brien. Jamaica ran to the kitchen to answer the phone. But her brother got there first. "It's for me," Ozzy said. Jamaica stayed and listened to him talk. "Sure," Ozzy said, "I'll meet you at the court." Ozzy got his basketball from the closet. "I'm going to shoot baskets with Buzz." "Can I come too?" Jamaica said. "I don't have anything to do." "Ah, Jamaica, call your own friends. Everybody is busy today. I don't want you tagging along." "I don't want to tag along," Jamaica said. "I just want to play basketball with you and Buzz." "You're too old. You're not old enough. We want to play serious ball." Anybody have a big brother like Ozzy? Ozzy dribbled his basketball down the sidewalk. Jamaica followed at a distance on her bike. Buzz was already at the school court shooting his baskets with Jed and Maurice. She parked her bike by the bushes and crept to the corner of the school building to watch. Did Ozzy know that Jamaica was there? "That's not fair," Jamaica thought. "Maurice is shorter than I am." Pom, pa-pom, pa-pom, pom, pom. The boys started playing, Ozzy and Jed against Buzz and Maurice. Oh, how Jamaica wanted to be out there playing. Guess what happened? Jamaica sneaked to the edge of the court. Maurice missed a shot and the ball came bouncing toward her. Jamaica jumped. "I've got the ball," she yelled. "Jamaica!" Ozzy was so surprised he tripped over Buzz. They both fell down. Jamaica dribbled to the basket and tossed the ball. It whirled around the rim and flew out. I almost made it, Jamaica shouted. Can I be on your team, Ozzy? No, N-O, Jamaica. I told you not to tag along. It's not fair. You let Maurice play. We need 2 on a team. Why don't you go play on the swings and stay out of the way? She doesn't look very happy, does she? What does she look? What would you call that? Disappointed? I still think it's not fair. Jamaica walked slowly over to the sand lot. She started to swing, but a little boy kept walking in front of her. His mom should keep him out of the way, Jamaica thought. She looked up and saw a woman pushing a baby back and forth in a stroller. Jamaica sat down in the sand and began to dig. She made a big pile with the wet sand from underneath. She scooped sand from the mountain to form a wall. Birdo, help, said the little boy. He sprinkled dry sand on the walls. Don't, said Jamaica. You'll just mess it up. Jamaica turned her back. What does Jamaica sound like? She piled the wet sand high. She made a castle with towers. She dug a ditch around the wall. Jamaica turned to see if Birdo was still there. He stood watching. Then he tried to step over the ditch, and his foot smashed the wall. Stay away from my castle, Jamaica said. Birdo, the woman pushing the stroller said, leave this girl alone. Big kids don't like to be bothered by little kids. That's what my brother always says, Jamaica said. She started to repair the castle. Then she thought, but I don't like my brother to say that. It hurts my feelings. Jamaica smoothed the wall. See, Birdo, like that. You can help me make a bigger castle if you're very careful. Jamaica and Birdo made a giant castle. They put water from the drinking fountain in the moat. Wow, Ozzy said when the game was over and the other boys went home. Need some help? If you want to, Jamaica said. Jamaica, Birdo and Ozzy worked together on the castle. Jamaica didn't even mind if Ozzy tagged along. I hope you liked that story. See what you can do if you work together. Have a great day, boys and girls. Remember to read 30 minutes a day and always be mighty.
Make sure you read for 30 minutes each night and always be mighty. We'll see you tomorrow.